Hi friends, happy Earth Day. Now, do we know what Earth Day is? Earth Day is the celebration of our planet. We live on the planet Earth, right? So for Earth Day, we like to think about all the stuff that we can do to keep our planet safe and healthy and clean, right? Now, I want to show you guys some pictures, and you tell me if you think that these pictures are good pictures or not good pictures, okay? Now, you see this? What's all over there? There's all over garbage. There's garbage all over the place. And then here's another one. You see that? Do you see all that trash on the floor? And look, there's even trash at the beaches. That's crazy. More trash. Now, do you think it's good to have the garbage all over the floor, or where does the garbage belong? It belongs in the garbage can or in a recycling bin. Now, this is the sign for recycle. See that? It's arrows that go all the way around. Now, recycle has 3 words that go to it. So it's recycle, reuse, and reduce. Now, what it means when we say recycle means we're reusing it. A cycle is like a circle. So we're starting and we're going to use it again. So all this stuff that we have here, all this garbage could have been recycled. It could have been put into recycling bins. It could have been to a trash can, which, you know, even though a trash can's good, but it's better if we put it into a recycling bin. See that right there? That sign on there is recycling bin. You'll see them. You guys might have some at home where you put all different things into the trash. So let me get some stuff for you guys to see. Here's a recycling bin. There, if you guys were in school, I would be asking you guys to bring in all different things that we could recycle. All right, so let me get all my stuff so you guys can see for recycling. Here we go. Okay, so different things that we can recycle is not this, right? Can we recycle a used apple core? No. So this is considered waste, which means we just throw it in the garbage. And then it decomposes, which means it breaks down and goes back into the earth and then comes out again. What about cardboard? Do you know what cardboard is? It's what all those boxes are. All those Amazon boxes that Miss Desiree gets are made of cardboard. So the cardboard, that could be recycled. It could be sent back, and then it could be ripped, and then made into a pulp, which is kind of like, have you ever had orange juice where it's like you see the inside of it? They do that and then they press it again and they make new cardboard. Same thing with paper. Cardboard is just really hard paper. And then something else that we can recycle is plastic. You know what that looks like? Milk. Or you see all these all those plastic bottles? Those can be recycled. They can be melted and made into new bottles. So those are things we can recycle. Same thing with aluminum. Aluminum is like those cans. You know how Miss Desiree is always drinking her Monster drinks every morning to get her energy up? It's that aluminum can that can be melted too, made into new cans. Same thing with glass. Glass you might think is hard to melt, but it's kind of easy. Glass is actually melted sand. Did you guys know that? It's pretty cool. So you can recycle glass. So these are the things that you can recycle. You can make different bins for them when you're at home. You can recycle aluminum cans, or they can be soda cans or juice cans or energy drinks like Miss Desiree drinks, or they could be soup cans or cans of tuna. You can recycle plastic, which is those bottles. You can recycle cardboard, which is all those boxes that we might have in our house. And paper. I don't know if anybody gets newspapers anymore because newspapers kind of went the way of the dodo, which means that they're not around anymore. But mommy and daddy might still get newspapers, or you get magazines in the mail. And once you're done reading the magazines, you don't just leave them there. You can send them and they can be reused and recycled. And glass. I don't know if you guys have glass bottles at home. I think mommies and daddies might have a lot of glass bottles now. But you can use glass and you can recycle that over and over and over again. You can recycle. And then you could reuse it. And then you can reduce the waste that we're making. So recycling is a good thing to do. Recycling. When you see the sign, it'll tell you what should you be recycling. What can you throw in there? It'll tell you if it's glass, paper, cardboard, plastic, or aluminum. Now, in the trash can, we make sure we throw everything in the trash, right? We don't just leave trash all over the place. Imagine if your house someone came to your house and threw trash all over your house, would you be happy? No, the earth's not happy that we're throwing trash all over it. So on Earth Day, 50 years ago, that's a long time, in 1970, a governor, I think he was from Wisconsin, he decided we should celebrate the earth once a year on what's today, April 22nd, which is a Wednesday. We should celebrate the earth and try to do things so that we're not wasting what we have, wasting our resources. Not just, the garbage that we're making, but also things that we need for the future. So these are other things that we have to be mindful of and not waste. So if we throw all this stuff out, we can't reuse it. So it just piles up and it doesn't break down. Or it gets thrown into the water. And that's not good because we need water for everything, right? We drink water, we take baths in water, we use water to clean things. So if we're not putting the trash in the right place, we're getting the water dirty. See, where's the picture of the dirty water? We're getting the water dirty, and that's not good. We don't want dirty water. When we go to the beach in the summer, if we can hopefully go to the beach in the summer, do we want to go swim and have bottles and glass and garbage all on our way? No, we want the waves in there. And you know what? We don't live in the water, but animals live in the water. Fish live in the water, and whales and sharks, even though they might be scary, that's still their home. And octopus, and what else? And starfish, and all different animals live in the water. So that's their home. We don't want to make their home dirty. So we got to keep the water clean. And also, we don't want to waste the water. So when you're brushing your teeth, you turn the water off. If you're washing dishes, you turn the water on a little bit, wash, and then turn it off. And then when you're taking a bath or a shower, we don't let the water just run and run and run and run and run. We only use a little bit of it because we want to save the water. What else can we look at? Oh, and also another thing. Do you know what energy is? Energy is the thing that makes things go. We have energy. Those drinks that Miss Desiree was talking about, those energy drinks, that gives me energy. That makes me excited every day. So energy is another way that it's a way to power something up. So another way we can use energy is through a light. We turn the light on and we turn the light off. You know how Miss Desiree is always turning off the lights because we're leaving the classroom or it's nap time. We don't want to waste the light. So another thing we can do to help preserve the earth and to save the energy is to shut off the lights when we're not using them. So when you go into one room, you turn the light on. And then when you leave that room, what should you do? You shut it off. Same thing with your iPad. You shut off your iPads. Or you shut off the TV if you're watching. When you're done, you shut it off. You don't just leave it on all the time. Mommies and daddies might yell at you about shut off the lights. Shut off this, shut off that, because you're wasting energy. And you know what? Energy costs money, so we don't want to waste money either because we need money to buy things. We want to buy toys. We want to buy food. We want to buy fun things. We want to buy all that cool stuff that we like. But if we're spending it on lights when we could just press the light off, then it's silly. What's another thing? Oh, now, another thing we can do to help keep the earth clean is pick up litter. You know what litter is? Litter is like garbage. This is all litter. This is all different litter. This is litter. This is litter. This is just when garbage is not where it's supposed to be, when it's not in the garbage can, it's called litter. And that's actually illegal. You can get big trouble if you put garbage all over the place. So what planet do we live on? We live on the planet Earth, and we want to keep Earth safe and clean because we don't want to breathe in gross things. I'm going to show you guys something else. This is pollution. Pollution isn't just garbage all over the place. It's also smoke in the air. You see that? That's not clouds. That's dirty smoke. You know how we see fires and the fires have all that smoke in there, and if we breathe in, we cough? It's not good. So we need to cut down on pollution like that. We need to find other ways to not make so much smoke and not to do things like that. We need to find other things that we could do. I had another thing, but I lost it. And I really don't want to run away from the camera. And I really don't want to have to refilm this because that's kind of a struggle for Miss Desiree. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you guys the words again, and you guys are going to sound them out through the screen. Okay, so I'm going to get my keywords. Let's see, where are they? Okay, first one. Trash can. Trash can. You guys know what that is. A trash can. Another one. Recycling. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about recycling, reusing things. Recycling, when we reduce, and then we reuse, and then we recycle it. All right, friends, I hope you have a happy Earth Day. Sorry, my itch kind of got into my head. And you know what else you can do? I don't know if it's a good idea or not. You could ask mommies. You guys can go on a nature hunt. You can find all cool things in nature. And you can do the checkoff that I have on our Padlet, where you find all these different things in nature and you mark them off so we can appreciate how beautiful nature is. Have you ever sat outside and just took a deep breath and breathed in the trees? The trees are giving us the oxygen, but if we're making all this dirty stuff in the air, the trees can't grow. And then the other plants can't grow. And then we can't have fun snacks like apples and bananas and pears and grapes because those grow on the trees. Remember we talked about last week, we were talking about plants? I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but we were talking about plants. And the plants need the air to grow. So we need to keep the air clean by not putting lots of yucky stuff into the air. And we want the animals to have clean water to drink too. So we can't put stuff into the water either. We have to make sure we see clean things. So if you see trash outside, I don't know if it's the best idea now to pick it up with your hands, but if you're going to throw something out and you miss the garbage can, don't just leave it there. Throw it in the garbage can. Or if you see recycling, have mommy and daddy, they can give you some gloves and you guys can recycle things. You can find it jumped out of my hand. You could find glass and put into one container, or paper and throw into another, or cardboard into a different one, and plastic into a different one, and aluminum cans into a different one. All right, friends. I hope you have a good, happy Earth Day. I keep forgetting what it is, but I miss you guys so much, and I wish you were here, because if you're here, we do some really cool Earth Day projects. I have a great one that I put on a Padlet where we can make things for the animals outside. We can make a pine cone, take a pine cone, and if you put some sun butter and a little bit of oats, you can make food for the birds outside. So look for that on there. And also, I loved seeing the pictures of my friends making the necklaces for their mommies with the beads. You guys can use those beads to make different projects. You can make necklaces. You can make pictures. So keep checking out my Padlet. Keep going on the Google Classroom. And also, I've made a new website for us. I didn't make the website, but I logged in so you guys can go and do some literacy lessons. So you guys are doing a lot of math on your happy numbers. Now you can do some literacy on this new thing that I put on there. So I put it in your emails. Make sure you tell mommy and daddy to check your emails, okay? I miss you guys. Happy Earth Day!